cake.
Kig is picked. I mean, pig is kicked. Welcome to Zeitgeist.
So this one time, a friend of mine, they were keeping a pig in their dorm room so they could kill it and roast it, and the killing of it did not go as planned.
Gross.
Yeah,
Cool.
dorm room's not a slaughterhouse, turns out.
Well, they didn't try to kill it in the dorm room.
Okay, that's a step up from what I thought you were saying.
This story brought to you by Sam playing Jack.
I have stories. None that I was involved in because I'm a loser that plays games.
Sad.
Yet somehow married to Catherine playing Nina.
Somehow.
What does that say about her?
I know, right?
James playing Ilferi.
Yar and stuff.
Working on that pirate accent, got it. Carter playing Zeodor.
You got my name right.
I mean,
Gotten it right like every time after this.
yeah.
Congratulations.
No, last week you got it wrong at the beginning too.
Oh. No.
Well,
If
whatever.
you had gotten it wrong this time, I would have officially given up on trying to make characters with easy to pronounce names.
Okay, Jack is an easy to pronounce name.
Zeodor. It's Theodore with a Z. It's about as easy as it gets.
It's not spelled like Theodore.
Barely.
If I look at that, there's a 50-50% chance that I'm going to think it's Zeodore.
I still used English pronunciation keys.
Zeodore!
Well, maybe that's what's throwing me off then.
Fettuccine.
You guys want to go down to Zeodore's and get some calzones?
I'm
Hell
down.
yes.
That place sounds
Man.
like it sucks. Sounds like it drowns everything in marinara sauce.
I haven't had a calzone in so long.
Dude, you should come over and I'll make you some.
All right. Who remembers what happened last time on Zeitgeist?
I almost died.
I took notes.
We failed at infiltrating a base.
I saved his life.
You did pretty good at infiltration up to a point.
Honestly, I was trying like
Playing
I
the
was
part of
trying-
Alferi tonight is James's dirty laundry.
What? It's not. It's just a towel and a blanket.
For a second, I thought you were going to say
They're
it's
not
not
dirty.
my dirty laundry.
Well, also it's not my blanket because this is the guest bedroom.
Oh, right. This is the same room that you found chili in.
It is. He's not been invited back since.
Wait, so you know who left chili under the bed?
Yeah, I talked to my roommate about it afterwards. It was his brother.
Ever since the chili incident, you're not allowed back. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
We need to keep like an ongoing account of the chili saga.
Yeah.
Is there
That's
just
it.
like
That's it. The end.
is there just like a picture of him on the door to the guest bedroom and says
Do not give
allowed
chili
in?
to this man.
No, but maybe there should be.
Sounds like
All
a
right.
direct improvement in your apartment and your relationship with your roommates.
All right. So last time, our party of constables made their way across a mysterious island with mysterious happenings. Got to a fortress, snuck in, and then blew their cover at the last moment. Fought off a couple of guards, but still managed to make their way into the Lighthouse, where they are now operating controls to open the sea gate, letting the Navy in, saving their hides.
Hopefully.
Did we kill that mage that was up there?
Yeah, we're just gonna say that he's taken care of.
He did.
We shot him and stuff.
Sure. But as the sea gate slowly lurches open, and the Navy arrives, you'll have to defend the controls to keep them from kicking you out. And
So the Navy's been alerted.
We haven't shut off our fairy fire spell yet.
Nope, not yet. So this is gonna work basically as a modified skill challenge. Each minute of the encounter is one round. You can take one action per round. You can also cast spells or use potions or scrolls to help to heal or prevent damage. It's going to be kind of handled loosely, so if you have a good idea of outside of what I give you, feel free to pitch it. For each spellcast or other thing that takes a single action outside of your normal thing, you'll take a -1 penalty to your check on that round, if that makes sense.
So
So,
we
like,
can.
if I wanted to barricade the door but also take a shot.
If you wanted to, yeah, essentially.
Okay, so we can do multiple things, but it gets progressively more difficult. Do we
Yeah.
take that penalty to everything that we do in that round, or just
That's
the second thing?
to your skill check for that round.
To which?
So you have a skill check you can do on your round. If you,
Right.
in addition to that, want to cast a healing spell, you'll take a -1 to the skill check.
Gotcha. All right. Okay.
1 skill check per round, 1 not skill check per round.
Yes.
If it's a bonus action, though, it doesn't give us that penalty, right?
I think that's fine. Or no, I think the type of action is irrelevant.
Okay. If you do anything other than your skill check, you
Yeah.
take a penalty on your skill check. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want us to roll initiative, or are we just kind of free-forming this thing?
Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna assume one of you goes up and shoots off the fairy fire bolt.
I was gonna tell Mina to run up top, shoot out the fairy fire, and take
Yeah.
cover up there.
All right.
Because she's the
Sounds
best with
good.
guns, so that makes sense.
Can we put you up here?
I could throw a sling bullet. Ooh, whew. That won't go far enough.
You have to defend your position for 10 minutes, which is long enough for the reinforcements to arrive.
That's not bad.
Okay. There are 3 locations in the skill challenge: the seawall, the outside the lighthouse, and the inside the lighthouse.
So that would be blue, yellow, and red, respectively.
Yes, and I have handout that I think you should already have.
Ooh.
Oh, fancy.
I have to zoom in.
So this basically details the different actions you can take on your turn, color codes the areas, and shows what the enemies do on their turn, but I'll kind of walk you guys through it. So you can assemble a barricade in one of the 3 areas. Outside the lighthouse, you'll get 3 points of barricade. Inside the lighthouse, it'll count as 3 points. Outside, it'll count as 2. You can't assemble barricade on the seawall. You can battle to defeat an enemy. You can brace an existing barricade. You can set a trap or a ward using spellcraft or I don't know why it says disable device on there.
I guess
Sleight
that
of
would be
hand.
thieves' tools.
Yeah, thieves' tools or sleight of hand or arcana.
Arcana. Yeah, cool.
Or you can stall trying to diplomats or intimidants. On the enemy's turn, they'll advance until they hit a barricade or a trap or reach one of you. And then they'll either remove barricade or do damage to you or take a ranged action. to hit somebody in hit one of you in an adjacent area.
Okay.
Okay. So turn over how this kicks off.
Where it says destroy one enemy or two if clever or daring, what does that mean?
Let's see.
If you do something clever or daring, you can kill 2 enemies.
You don't have to make a check to perform the action. Instead, you must have a combat action, melee, ranged, or spell that can affect an enemy in range. Melee attacks work if you're in the same location as the enemies. You kill one enemy. If you describe a particularly effective strategy or gambit, you might kill 2 at my discretion.
Okay, cool.
You can also try to snipe from the window of the tower if you do a stealth check, and if you pass that stealth check, then you don't get attacked back.
Cool.
Okay.
So has Mina sent off the flare before we start?
Yes.
Cool.
And that's going to be the thing that kicks things off. So since you guys did do pretty good at stealthing through this,
Pretty much only failed like 1 check right there at the end.
you'll have a couple of rounds to get things set up. So I'm actually just going to empty this initiative down to who wants to be the party representative.
I'll do it.
All right. I'm just going to do party and enemies
Yeah.
just to keep track of, or does it actually keep track of rounds? I guess it doesn't.
Not really.
Oh wait, round calculation.
Or if it can, I never had it do that. But as usual, I work smarter, I work harder, not smarter.
Turn tracker. I don't know what I'm supposed to put in that blank. You can add round calculation to customize these calculators.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
if we barricade up the lighthouse enough, we can't leave it. Which that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm drawing out
First
the
turn, I'm
barricade.
running out to barricade out here.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
I'm drawing up the barricades real quick so that we can like have the hit points
I was just-
represented.
I was just going to throw down some tokens.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that makes it easier. Oops. Let me. I can't create tokens, so I was doing what I
Yeah.
could do. And then we can put like
okay.
hit point thingies on them.
Wait, so is it
Well, I
like
think I answered this.
this?
Does Mina have white hair, or does she have the grape soda hair?
She has really, 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 really dark hair
Yeah.
that in the sunlight looks kind of
Ah,
purple.
okay. That
Grape
works.
soda, like if you must.
So we have to survive 100 rounds, or are the rounds not?
No, we have to make it through 10 rounds.
Yeah.
You said 10
Because
minutes.
every
10
round
minutes.
is
Every round is 1 minute.
Okay, no, sorry, that's what I was asking. My bad.
Yep. No worries. Can I find some sort of...
Yeah, each round is 1 minute. Allies arrive in round 10. If the sea gate is open, the PCs win. Each round, first all the PCs act, then all enemies act. Enemies that are destroyed still act, and enemies that are destroyed still act and are removed at the end of the round.
Right. So even
Oh,
if you
okay,
kill
sure.
someone, they still get to act for the round.
Sure, to make it fair that we act first. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Our air elemental's still outside. Is he coming in with us?
Sure.
Yeah, I think Air Elemental is probably going to hang out outside the lighthouse and take the battle action every turn.
I swear I yawn when I have headphones on.
It's weird.
Oh, those are just suggested actions. We can also do other stuff outside of those actions.
Correct.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, if you have something clever,
I mean, I
feel free to
usually
pitch
don't.
it.
Something clever or daring.
Or funny. God damn it. Why is this so difficult?
So we watched this movie called The Apple on Saturday night. Holy
Oh
shit.
my
Worst
God.
musical I've ever seen.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking not just bad, but just like
It was
amazingly
egregiously bad.
It
Yeah.
was bananas. Like, it was just, yeah.
All right. So we've got basically 2 barricades. One for the inside the
Yeah,
Right.
just to represent.
and then we can just use the hit point tracker to show how much
No, we can't look at the hit points though.
I can make it so you can see it.
That'd be good.
Can we make the barricades bigger too?
Sure.
Yay.
All right. 0. Okay. Then if we add 1, you guys can see that, right?
Yep.
See what?
The
I
numbers on the barricade.
Oh, no, we
No.
can't. Don't worry about it. You can just tell us.
I mean, we could just stick
Oh.
a number next to it.
Maybe if I put it on the right bar.
Yay, there we go.
Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah, we can see that.
All right.
Can
Okay.
we also get a token to represent traps?
Sure.
Oh, the barricade starts at the hit point? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're wrong.
He was
Oh.
just testing it.
It's dead.
How many experience points do I get for killing the barrier?
1.
Yes.
Sure. This is a trap.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Okay. So you guys have 2 rounds to set up.
Okay. I'm
All right.
gonna run out to the yellow area and start setting up barricades.
I'm going to start setting
Oh, yeah.
traps in that same
So
area.
I think you're free to move between areas, if I recall.
Yeah, PC turn, PCs move to an area, then take 1 action.
Yeah. But then if you want to leave an area, I think.
The only thing I saw that was like a restriction on that was if the lighthouse has 5 or more points of barricade, we can't enter or leave it.
Okay. When PCs take their actions, they can move to any location, but they remain in that location until the start of their next turn. If a PC wants to set up a trap on the seawall, for instance, that character risks being caught in the open for approaching enemies. If going to a location would require moving through a location currently occupied by enemies, you must make a stealth check. This does not count as an action for the round, but on failure, you get stuck in the enemy's location. If that happens, they can choose a different action or try to make the best of a bad situation. Okay, so
Cool,
Jack,
let's do this.
you're gonna assemble a barricade in the outside area.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start pulling out crates and whatever else I can get my hands on.
Cool.
Trying to make cover and.
All right, so you add
to get past.
2 points to that barricade.
Don't we have to make a check?
Oh, right. Athletics or artisan's tools.
Okay, athletics.
plus 4.
13.
Where is the DC?
So it's a DC 15 on a failed
Okay.
check. Make 1 point.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Not a lot of materials laying around here.
All right, we're just kind of going in whatever order, right?
Yeah, for you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to the outside the lighthouse area and set up a trap.
Okay.
I got a 19.
All right. So that.
For thieves
Okay.
tools to set traps. So it sets 1 trap.
Use available materials to assemble a crude trap that lasts until the end of the encounter until expended.
Got 2 rounds.
Okay, so when an enemy gets to this zone, it'll kill 1 enemy.
Is there a limit to the number of traps I can set?
1 per
1 per turn.
location, I think.
Oh.
Or
Because I don't see a limit on the number of traps I can have in an area.
Yeah, it
There may
doesn't
not
look like
be.
there's a limit. It's just it takes a turn
Oh, yeah.
to make one.
yeah, there's no limit, and you can't build it in a place where there already is an enemy.
Yep. I'm building it in the yellow area.
Oh, in the yellow. Sorry. Cool. And I'll just, yeah, keep track of it in
'Cause-
there.
My idea is to build up a bunch of traps in the yellow
Sure.
area.
Fair. All right.
Can an axe beak feasibly help build a barricade?
If they, yeah, sure. I mean, if it's just like
Yeah, you can carry stuff. right,
carrying
in your
stuff
speed
or like breaking beams to help, fit into a better
Yeah.
spot, or yeah,
Okay.
Use
it's
that
feasible.
axe face to chop some wood.
I mean, that's basically what I was thinking. Like, I
Clunk.
could chop stuff,
Clunk.
I could like
Clunk.
pick it up, I can move it. So I'm going to turn into an axe beak, and then I'm going to help build a barricade out here in the yellow zone.
I forgot to get some water.
And that you said it's athletics, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
unless you
Or
have
artisan.
artisan's tools, which I
Ha,
don't know
ha,
if any do
ha, ha.
have.
I'm stupid, so no.
Okay. Well, you get 1 on there.
Tools their own specific thing.
Yes, they are.
Because according to one class, I have gunsmith tools, and according to the other class, which is the same class, I get tinkering tools. So we never really settled on which of those I get.
They are the same thing.
Okay, cool.
I got a
In this world, they
14.
are the same thing. Which I think do classify as artisan's tools.
That's what my question was.
Yes.
Okay,
Because artisan's tool is a broad category.
that was my question. Okay, cool.
Navigator's tools are not artisan tools.
No.
They are not.
But brewer's kit is.
All right, Mina.
You can brew yourself a barricade.
Do that.
I'm not doing that.
You are doing that. I don't know how, but I think it's your mouse. Might be broken.
Oh, whoops. I shouldn't have had that.
So I'm gonna run down to where I put her.
In the
And
lighthouse. Cool.
I'm gonna start to build a barricade right there.
Build a bear?
Build a barricade.
Welcome to Build a Barricade. All right. Roll up.
I'm not doing it.
I know you're not doing it. Your mouse is clearly broken. Alright. Is this what artisan tools is used for, or is that just traps?
Yeah, you can use them here.
Cool. 11 plus...
Yeah, traps was thieves' tools. Artisan tools is barricade.
What the fuck?
Is something on...
Although I could definitely see an argument for
No.
tinker
Not
tools
that.
to be used for traps.
This is on my
Yeah.
keyboard.
And I could,
Gunpowder, tripwires.
yeah, I mean that makes sense to me. And I could also see using thieves' tools to barricade, to like jam doors and stuff.
So using Tinker's tools is just my roll plus proficiency?
Plus, yeah, intelligence, is it?
Probably.
I mean, it depends.
yeah, tools are based on what ability you want to say.
There are some that are generally pretty standard. Like thieves' tools is usually dex, but it could also be int.
Okay, I think Dex, or yeah, I think Dex makes sense here.
Okay.
If you're like
so-
trying to rig things up in a, you know,
Yeah, so that's
jamming
gonna be
doors
a
and that sort of thing.
fitting.
All right, you will get 2 points or 3 points of barricade on the
Because
inside.
it's inside.
Yeah.
Be careful with that though. If you build that to 5, we can't get back in.
Oh, I'm only staying here for 1.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all of you guys. The alarm bells are going off, and you can see some guys marching towards the seawall, but they're not here yet.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna build more traps.
Yeah.
Oh, I fail. I got 12. I failed to build
Okay.
traps.
Okay.
I will attempt to build up the barricade.
As will I.
I have
Okay.
19.
That's a success.
I also have a 19.
That's a success.
Man, we're good at this. High five. I mean,
Shut up and build.
Mina?
All right. I'm going to run over to this door, and can I also try to barricade this one?
Yeah. Or well,
Well, you-
it's considered the same area,
Okay.
so
Then never
it's all the
mind.
same. They can't enter the red area at all
Until
until
they get through a barricade. Got
yeah.
it. Then I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to run up top to try and keep a lookout for where people are and what they're doing.
Well, moving is free.
I know. I don't want to barricade all of them
Okay.
outside.
Throw a trap down onto the yellow area.
Yeah, you could put a trap in the red area, or
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm going to try to set a trap right in front of this door.
because at this
And
point, keeping lookout doesn't accomplish
I know.
anything. You know they're coming.
I will warn them. I will warn my guys specifically that I have built a trap behind this
All
door.
right.
yeah, I don't think the locations matter too much, right? It's just whether
No.
we're in yellow, blue, or red.
Yeah,
Correct.
that was 10.
Squares don't matter anymore now. It just matters color.
Yeah. Okay, so 10 is a fail.
Well, that sucks.
Now go up top.
I already moved. Or can I move to another one?
Moving is
quicker?
free.
Okay. Yeah, but you have to stay within a thing once you move into it. But if I moved within, I can move out, I think.
I'm pretty sure the red
When
is
you
still-
take your action, you move to any location. Well, the top also is also the red area.
Then I'm moving back up top.
Yeah, like it's functionally the same area.
Got it.
Because that's all inside the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have guys showing up, but they'll show
Don't
up
do that.
after you guys go first.
Okay. Are they in range yet?
Nope.
Okay, then I guess I'll keep building this barricade.
Okay.
No,
Hey,
that's
can-
made.
That's still 1 point.
Yeah.
Can Windy help build the barricade?
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Let's see what where's his stat block? Like, does he have a strength score? Technically yes.
All right, I'll roll for it. Nope. No.
Okay. Well, he'll still add 1.
Yes. Go Windy.
What did you get, Jack?
I had an 8.
Okay, so you'll add 1.
Yeah, I don't really have anything that'll help right now, so I will do the same thing. Help build up the barricade.
Cool.
I got a 23
All right, you had 2.
I'm
or
going
22, whatever.
to stay on planned traps.
Okay.
That is a 16.
All right, get a trap.
Woo!
All right. Now we got some enemies marching in.
Did Mina take an action this round?
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
mean
she barricaded.
You gonna throw a trap?
No,
down.
she didn't. She didn't barricade yet, or trap or anything.
See, this is the third round. I was gonna use the third round to shoot at things, but if they're not here yet,
Just throw a trap off the roof onto where I am.
that's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
No, she builds a trap for the area that she's in.
Yeah, so it would still be in the red area.
Then roll a trap down the stairs.
Okay, fine. I will try to do another trap.
Okay.
And failed again.
Okay. So the enemies.
There are like 2 paint cans above the doors, but the paint cans are empty.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got 5 guys marching in. Oh wait.
We've got 5 guys marching in.
Oh. We got 4 guys marching in.
Oh.
So they're gonna come up. Ooh, I apparently grabbed that line with them. So that line is coming to
Oh,
Oh,
God!
no,
Run!
Tactical assault banister.
they'll stop at the barricade, and each one will deal 1 point of damage to the barricade. Then if they're in a location that contains a PC, finally, for every enemy that hasn't acted, 1 PC in an adjacent location takes 1 from enemy range attacks.
I could take it.
I'll take 2.
The
and
enemies
rest
can
will
only
take 1.
affect.
Well, it's just in the adjacent area. So we're
Yeah.
only taking 1.
Wait, do they still do that if they... Do they do all 3 of those, or do they just do the first one?
Let's see.
Okay, I thought that was each one
They can
goes,
enter location.
and if they have a barricade to remove, they remove a barricade. If they don't, then they do a melee attack. If they can't do that, they do a ranged attack.
If they stop next to a barricade, first they work to remove the barricade. Each enemy removes it by 1 when the barricade is destroyed. Then, if they're in a location that contains a PC, for each enemy that didn't use its turn to remove barricades. Oh, okay, yeah. Finally, for every enemy who still hasn't acted. Okay, yeah, so you're right.
So they just deal.
So
4
they
points
just,
of damage to
yeah,
the barricade.
they just start ripping away the boards on the barricade. All right.
Okay. Mina, you want to shoot first?
Yep,
That'll
I
inform
would like to
rest of our
shoot the
decisions.
shit out of at least one of them too, if possible.
All right. Do you have
Full
something
description.
or you know, some sort of limited use item or something to get more than 1?
Or a particularly clever or daring way to dispatch of multiple at once.
I have 2 guns.
Anthony, remember,
I would like to take both of my guns, pop up over the top of the lighthouse tower, and
Remember the-
shoot at
Yeah,
them.
remember the sick gun foo from the movie on Saturday where the lady was just like,
Shoot them! All right.
So yeah.
Sounds good enough for me. You knock out 2 of them.
Awesome. Hey, Mina hit something!
yay! She auto hits!
As long as you don't have to roll, you're great.
Hey!
Congratulations!
Hey, to be fair, I put check marks next to the times I succeed, and X's next to the time I fail. I succeed way more than I fail. It just feels like I fail.
You just
all the
always
time.
fail at critical moments.
I do. Shut up.
Working into your character.
Ilferi. Oops, I don't need. What's happening? Ilferi's gonna hop in, jump off of the barricade, and just axe face these guys.
All right.
So I'm gonna like hop onto one and just axe face the other one.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, that'll knock out 2, sure.
Cool. I'm gonna reinforce the barricade. What I roll?
18
Woo! 18.
plus whatever your other shit is.
22.
There you go.
All right. You'll add 2.
I got that food bank strength.
All right, Zeodor, trapping it up.
Yeah, I'm going to build a trap, and Wendy's going to try to help with the barricade since all of the dudes were taken care of.
All right, I'll roll for Wendy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Wendy did not. Or Wendy adds 1 point.
Hey,
it puts a
good
stick
enough.
on top.
Good enough. Good enough. All right, I got 21. I make a trap.
All right, you make a trap. All right. Enemies turns.
So
do
they
they-
try to rip down the barricade.
Yeah, I guess they do that over attacking.
Well, I think their goal is to get in and like turn off the gate, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But apparently to the detriment of their own lives.
Look,
So, yeah,
no one
they-
said political dissidents were smart.
So yeah, they just keep hacking at, or they're hacking at the walls when Mina shoots down 2 of them, and then Ilferi jumps over and takes the other 2 out, but not before they get some damage on the wall. All right.
Cool.
Does anybody else show up this round?
Let's see. Oh, wait. We're at +2. No, not yet. So you got some time before the next wave shows up.
Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna reinforce the barricade.
I'm going to build another trap.
Woo! 22. Sorry, 21.
All right.
23.
All right.
And Wendy tries to help with the barricade.
He adds 1.
I'm so proud of you.
He has an 8 strength.
He's just like blowing light objects onto it, helping it stay stable. It's fine. It's good.
I shoot at anyone who comes running up that path.
There's nobody there.
I'm waiting.
You could roll to make a trap.
If there's nobody here to shoot, then there's nobody to shoot at.
I know. It seems silly to run down 40 feet worth of stairs to try and like. I
Well,
know
you
technically
could be-
it's the same space,
You could be like setting a trap on the stairs.
but they don't need to get up here. They need to get over here.
Just do it.
I mean, you don't have to.
Or
You
it
don't
could be
have to.
like it could be
do
like a
nothing.
sandbag over the door, like out the window or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Marbles. Y'all are suggested marbles.
I do have marbles.
I don't.
Well, throw her your marbles.
Or like
Roll
barrels
your
that roll down the
marbles.
stairs.
45 feet in the air so I can catch them and throw them back down.
Sure.
I mean, you have a whole minute to go grab marbles from him and then get back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, technically it's a bag of ball bearings, but yeah, if you want,
And
if
also
you want my
you
bag
can
of ball bearings, you can have it.
you don't have to move back up the stairs until the next round when there, or if there are people there.
I'm trying to think other stuff that we could do.
Do you want one? I actually have 2 bags of 1,000 ball bearings. Do you want 1,000
I'm
of
gonna
my
come
balls?
run down and grab 1,000 ball bearings.
Okay.
Give me your ball bearings.
All
All right,
right.
here's 1,000 balls.
All right.
Count them. Make sure.
All right. I'm gonna spend the next minute counting.
Do you want to set a trap somewhere?
Sure.
All right. Where do you can go to any location to do it.
I thought I could only move.
You can
You can
you can move anywhere.
You can take an action in one location. You can move between all of them fairly
Got it.
freely.
Okay, I'm gonna set a trap over here then. Whoops! How the hell did I grab that?
What'd you roll?
Probably not enough. 13.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you built a gun that was a trap? Would that?
Yeah,
help?
that's what I was trying to suggest earlier. Like rig something up with gunpowder.
No,
and a tripwire
she's
or
just
something.
gonna like move her hands really fast, and then there's a little shotgun trap.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Because I apparently can't roll to build a trap to save my life.
Stalling enemies. How does that work? Do we have to have enemies on the field to stall them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the stall keeps them from moving for a turn.
Right. So I can't stop them from like getting here.
Yeah. There aren't any close enough for you to talk to.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I hop back and help build up the barricade. I can't really think of anything else I can do right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll do that. And I got a 16.
All right. You add to the barricade. Is that everyone?
Yep.
All right.
Wendy didn't go. Let him go again.
No, Wendy went.
No,
Wendy
he
added 1 to the
No, he
barricade.
totally didn't go.
All right. Now
You
have
show up.
Hmm?
Do
We
more
have-
dudes show up?
yeah. So we've got 10 dudes showing up.
Oh,
That's a lot of
an
dudes.
That's an escalation.
Well, how much do we have on that barrier?
10.
And
Oh, well, that's lucky.
All right, guys. What do you got?
You're gonna run up and start shooting.
Yep. I would actually like to try to use my gunfire to intimidate them to not moving forward if at all possible.
Okay. Let's do it.
Fuck this! I need to go get my other die.
Okay. Well, that is a fail, or I'm assuming.
It was like 4.
Yeah.
I would like to move here and try to stall them with Gust of Wind.
Sure.
I was thinking I could stall them or I could try to push them off, but I think stalling is better. So I am going to stop being an axe beak. Oh, that's not a good idea. Those are hit points. Ah.
I mean, you could try to intimidate them as an X-Beak.
Yeah, get out there and be like, "Roar, axe beak."
Squawk, 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 squawk!
Rah, quest for Camelot.
Okay, well, I'm trying to think. I'm not trying to put this into a skill that I favor, like, because all my charisma skills are just +1, but can I, like, confuse them with a performance as an axe beak? Like, I'm stalling them because they're like, what the?
Hey, Jimmy, are you also aroused by this bird? I don't know what to feel about this, man.
Perform like the dance of the 7 veils as an axe beak. 9 veils.
Sure.
7 veils, it's a short dance. You only have a minute.
Let's
This is
see
the
it.
truncated version.
Oh fuck! It rolled right off the 19 onto 3.
Yeah, they're definitely confused, but
But their confusion makes them angry.
God, it was gonna be a 20. Fucking die. Messing me up. Alright, well,
Alright.
you know.
Okay, well, Wendy, seeing all of these attempts at stalling them, is going to just turn into a tornado and start throwing motherfuckers off of the seawall.
Wow. All right. Sounds good.
So move in.
Yeah,
Battle action. Throw motherfuckers off the seawall.
We'll see if his special ability recharges, and he'll get 2 if it does.
Ah, cool. I like that.
It did not.
All right. So he still
But
gets one.
he gets 1.
Everybody gets 1.
Yeah.
21 to build a trap.
Oh, yeah. You got
Okay,
that.
so perceiving that there's definitely black powder stored in this barrel,
Yeah, totally.
I'm going to shoot it and knock 2 of them out.
Cool.
Or, blow their limbs off, whichever. I don't really give a shit.
Sounds good. I will allow it. Let me... Okay, I can't set status on more than one at a time.
So the runa gun thunders as a firebolt erupts from it.
All right. Sounds fantastic.
It does,
So,
actually. The acoustics are beautiful.
so they're gonna move up, and they are going to knock out this barricade.
Yep.
But that's all of them.
Yep. I
And
also
3 of
covered
them
up El
disappeared.
Ferry.
Oh no.
They ran him over.
It's okay. One of the ones that covered you up wasn't really there.
Mm.
He was dead the whole time.
It was just momentum.
All right.
I'm imagining that they just like died and ragdolled into our barricade.
Yes.
Some of them definitely did, yeah.
Yeah, that one. That was the one that that Wendy threw off the seawall, but he accidentally threw him in the wrong direction, hit the barricade, and then knocked him off. He just ricocheted off the barrier into the sea.
All right, guys. Round 7. Getting down to the wire.
7.
You can see the boats, the ship's lights getting pretty close to the seawall now.
Wendy's gonna throw motherfuckers into the sea.
All right, let's check his recharge. It did not recharge.
All right, he still throws a motherfucker into the sea.
All right.
Mina?
I would like to try to kill some motherfuckers.
Combine your guns Power Rangers
Yeah.
style so it kills 4. The test roll was a good one, wasn't it?
Well, she doesn't need to roll. But
Good. I didn't. I totally didn't.
are you trying to kill more than one?
Yes.
How are you doing so?
I have 2 guns.
Throw a bag of black powder and shoot it.
Throw the bag of ball bearings at them.
I know.
That sounds pretty cool.
I will throw ball bearings. I will rain ball bearings out upon them, and while they're distracted, shoot the fuck out of them.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, Jimmy, is it raining ball bearings?
Nope.
They're
Rain
going.
buckshot, bitches.
They're going pretty fast. It's like 100 feet. Like
All
that's
right.
dangerous.
Who's
I
up
am
next?
going to stop being a bird and cast Gust of Wind to stall them.
Okay, so is that going to be intimidate?
No, I mean like literally pushing them back with wind. It's like
Like an
Okay.
Arcana check, maybe?
Okay, sure. Let's do an Arcana check.
I'd rather intimidate them. In case you
Then
guys forgot, I
intimidate
am
them?
a bird, and they are not known for their intelligence.
Oh wait, why did I do that?
But they call you Birdbane for a reason.
Yeah, it's because I'm dumb.
Oh, I thought bird brain, good brain. No, bad brain? Oh no.
Bad brain. Hold on. Yeah. Could I since it is a druid spell, can I use nature instead of arcana?
Sure.
Yeah, it makes enough sense to me.
I have a 3.
That's a failure.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying poorly. Like I should have just killed them, but actually no, it's fine. They're all gonna die to traps.
Speaking of traps, 22 to build the trap.
All right, you got it. Is that everyone?
No, I haven't gone yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I am going to kind of in both hands, take my runic gun with both hands, and brace myself and let loose like a shotgun style blast with a firebolt to kill two. Of
Okay,
them.
cool. Sounds good. All right, I'm not waiting for a roll. All right, knocks out 2 more. All right, so now they are in an area with enemies, so they're gonna do melee attacks.
Pile on Hill Fairy.
Oopsie doopsies. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oopsie doopsies.
Well, we'll split it. We'll split it with the air elemental.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So you'll take 8,
Okay.
and he'll take 6.
I would have lived with 1 hit point.
All right. And they will still be on the seawall since there are enemies here.
Well, they spent their turn to attack.
Yep. Well, they move as far forward as they can, and then they attack. So I was just saying that they're still here. All right.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What do we got next, team?
Wendy's gonna try to throw motherfuckers off the seawall.
All right, he gets both of them.
Oh my god, yay!
He does his fancy tornado. Like the previous rounds, it was just kind of like punch, punch, and then this one was like. Whoosh.
23 to build a trap.
All right, you got a trap.
Uh,
None of these traps are going to be used. The reclamation force of Denorians is going to come in, and 8 of them are going to die, and you're going to end up sparking international war because of it.
I mean,
I'm gonna heal myself with my Balm of the Summer Court as a bonus action.
okay.
I mean, not that
Well-
bonus actions are a thing, but
Yeah,
know
so
that
so
it's-
you'll take a penalty to your check this turn, but
cool.
I know
But-
that it's BALM, but I want it to be like just a bomb that you set off, and now your wounds are healed.
It's a fairy bomb. Like it's directly from the fairies.
And
I know
specifically
what it
of the summer court. So you set it off and it explodes in like pleasant warm sunshine and the smell of flowers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also scorched earth.
Like a
Ember
redneck just
Days.
grilling. Just, woo!
We also watched a movie called The Ember Days about the
That's right.
summer
I did
and
show
winter
you guys
courts fighting with plastic guns.
It was awful.
I'm going to show that movie again because that was a trip.
They were also Greek gods.
Yeah.
Slash-
And Nephilim.
And Nephilim and
What?
demons.
Yep.
What? There's a lot of things happening at once there.
Lucifer and a demon had a fight in heaven, but they didn't have the budget for it, so you just heard them while another chick kind of writhed around in pain.
Let me know if this seems reasonable for my action. I want
Okay.
to go down to this boat and kind of like, is there any like opposing navy coming?
No.
Oh well, I was
I
gonna.
mean, the opposing navy is kind of here.
Yes.
Yeah, but I meant coming as in like, are they approaching the actual gate to stop this from happening?
No. I mean, there hasn't been enough time. I mean,
Okay.
it's only been 7 minutes since they were aware that anything at all was happening, and it probably takes longer than that for people to, for a
Mobilize.
navy to mobilize. Yeah.
I would like to check to see what's on this boat because it was being
Okay.
inspected earlier. The guys are taken care of, so I don't really have much to do. So,
I mean,
They're
you
just
could
determined to die on this boat.
you could build more barricade or something, but
well, I want to see what's on this boat. I want to use this to disrupt the Navy when they do mobilize. So I figured there's no one really to
you have
deal
a
with right
you
now.
have a navy to mobilize to deal with the navy that's being mobilized. The
Yeah,
Rishir Navy is like 3 minutes from coming into this harbor and taking care of shit.
Yeah, they're gonna blow everything that comes against them to shit. Our job is to make sure they can do that.
There's
well,
nothing productive that can be done
Okay.
on that boat. I'll give you that much.
Sorry, it's just I want to do the like I don't like any of the suggested actions right now because I'm not good at assembling barricades anymore. And
Okay.
You could sink the boat for funsies.
Huh?
You could sink the boat for funsies.
You could try to set wards. You could try to. I mean, there's other stuff that you could do. I guess I'm just telling you that the boat.
I was trying to figure something out that was not on the suggested actions.
Okay. The boat doesn't have anything too interesting on it. There's some food supplies and some weapons that were being brought in from Flint.
I was wondering
Or
if there was
shale?
maybe gunpowder or
Shale.
something.
Sure. Sure, there's gunpowder.
Well, we've also kind of talked me out of the whole trying to disrupt boats inside here. So, there's no barricade. I'll make a barricade, sure. I mean, I'm not horrible at it. I'm bad at it. 1 point to the barricade.
Okay.
That still keeps one of those two from attacking. Because they'll go for the barricade first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They were going to attack Wendy, who's murdering them, and you're like, hey, I'm putting a box over here. New box.
I'm touching your box. Ooh.
All right. Has everyone acted? Or Mina, did you do anything?
No one's done anything except James.
Oh, okay. And
And
Theodore and Wendy.
And Wendy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this barricade set up for the last wave.
All right. Sounds good.
That'll be 18.
All right. You got it.
Sorry, I thought I was the last person. Well, it doesn't matter anyways. I thought I was the last person. That's why I was taking longer. My bad.
No worries.
I'm gonna barricade some more.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Fail so that we don't
Hey!
get trapped.
22.
Yay!
Shit, we're trapped outside the lighthouse.
Yup, you guys never came in. I said, fuck it, I'm barricading the doors.
I support
All right.
her decision tactically.
I waited 6 rounds for you bozos to come inside. You didn't.
I was
Doors
expecting to have to
barricaded.
fall back by this point, but
Frankly, it's fine. The outside of this lighthouse looks like fucking Home Alone. Like, they aren't going to do anything. We're good.
like we literally have the end of Predator set up out here. Like,
All right.
Right?
So we knocked the barricade down to 1. These guys are dead.
let's jump off. Their job's complete. They return to the sea.
Having destroyed part of the barricade, the soldier now returns to his life at sea. 1, 2. Good chunk. God damn it, line.
The master has returned.
They have
delete the
one.
line.
They have one really long spear that they're all holding.
It's a battering ram.
A really narrow battering
Bring out the
ram.
dragon lance.
Oh no, they're gonna pole vault.
Oh
And
shit.
finally, someone will come up to me and I can shoot him in the face.
All right, guys. It's
Okay,
it's round 9. We've got 16 guys marching down the way.
Okay, Wendy is going to fall back and barricade.
All right. It adds 1.
Cool.
Cool. I am going to. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm going to try to let loose a display of magic, like just the loudest, biggest fireball I can.
Mm-hmm.
Just never, like, back the fuck off or you're going to die here.
So are you going for intimidation?
I am going for...
Or
I was
for
going to use
killing?
Arcana to try to just make the biggest, loudest explosion that I could.
Okay, sure.
It's only a 10.
Okay. And
Determined, I guess.
yeah, or it just kind of like you thought you could make a bigger sound than you were able to produce, but it's been a long day. I mean, you guys have been up all night.
I cut a goblin's leg off earlier. Yeah, it's been a while.
Plus, you don't even know Fireball yet.
You don't even know fireball. You don't even know fire, okay?
Okay.
I know Fairy Fire.
Zeodor, did you build a trap yet?
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, not this round, but I already rolled for it. I got nat 20 for 27.
All right, you built a beautiful trap. Like this is your magnum opus of traps.
This is your journeyman project.
What are your traps made of anyway?
My traps are largely made up of broken boards, spare spring parts, and wherever the hell I ripped out of the control panel to make sure that no one could shut the gate.
Oh wait, did you do that? When did you do that?
I didn't.
Oh, okay, because that is an action you can take.
I was just trying to come up with a reason how I would have something.
Sure.
I mean, I can roll to rip shit out of the control panel instead.
I mean, if you had taken that action, you auto pass because you have the technologist theme.
Do it.
Sure, yeah.
But he can't get in there anymore.
Well, we've got one more. Oh, that's true. I can't get in.
Oh yeah.
It's all made of boards and random nails that you found in those boards.
Well, let's see. Let me take a look at my inventory.
No, I mean, there's
grappling
definitely
hook-
like some random shit just lying around on the pier. Like springs wouldn't be that uncommon. You might have salvaged stuff from the boat even.
Yeah, and my 50 feet of silk rope, which I'm going to untie and take back with me when we're done here, is like strung all throughout this place, and is a spider web of tripwires.
All right, so that's Zeodor and Jack. What are the other two doing?
I would like to take the 970 ball bearings that I could not have hurled down earlier,
Uh-huh.
and I will throw the entire bag. I'm gonna make sure it's not closed.
Uh-huh.
Open bag, throw it down in front of these guys to hopefully trip them up, and then try to shoot like the people in front. Maybe slow them down, maybe scare them into stopping. We'll see what happens.
Okay. So, I guess I'm not. Are you trying to kill them, or
I am
set a
trying to
trap?
do whatever I'm allowed to do. What I'm really trying to do is slow them down to the point, whether that's
Okay, so-
intimidation or through making it like rough terrain or whatever in front of them. But I'm shooting
Okay.
off my gun and I am throwing ball bearings. Whatever hits whoever is what
Okay,
happens.
so let's call it a stall and give me an
Sure.
intimidation check.
Hey! Fucking finally! I'm pretty sure I have a 0 in intimidation.
Okay.
But that was a 19, so...
All right. Is anyone attacking them this turn?
I was thinking about attacking them,
Because
actually.
if anyone attacks them, you get a bonus to your intimidate.
Yes, my intimidation is 0, so it's a 19
Okay.
total.
Well,
Okay.
you still succeed.
Woo!
Yeah, I was gonna hop in Scimitar and Shield in hand, although
Yeah,
they would
so-
kill me.
yes.
Yeah,
That's
stay
what I was
back
going to
here
point
and
out.
help me barricade.
I will brace the barricade because that's easier to do than building it.
Sure.
Which
Oops.
Oh wait, that's only from inside the lighthouse.
Oh, then I will build a barricade.
wait, it says there's a brace action, strength or constitution, barricade in your area, resists first 2 points
Well, on my sheet it says the PC must be inside the lighthouse to use this action.
Oh, okay.
Ours doesn't. That's why I was thinking about it. Oh well.
Sorry.
Let's see.
I mean, that makes sense. The lighthouse has doors.
Yeah. If I had another wild shape, I wouldn't be worried about jumping in there. Like I would 100% do it.
Ow, 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 ow!
Okay, so are you
What?
cat?
Let me attack.
Yeah.
All right, so are you just gonna build barricade then, or?
I'm just looking over my stuff to see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'll build a barricade.
Okay.
I got a 13.
Okay. So you had
14. Yeah, still one, just barely.
one. Okay.
Okay, but they got
So they
stalled,
don't-
right?
Yeah, so they're stalled, so they're not gonna advance this turn.
Save the day, man.
And there's nothing to attack or
Oh wait,
anything in
if they
here.
were
So
stalled, they would. Oh, they won't attack
They
the
won't-
barricade in our area, but they would have totally fucked me up if I
Yes.
was
right.
there. Okay.
But since no one's in this area, they're just gonna be stalled for a round.
Cool.
All right, last round.
Cool. I'm going to once again try to make a magical display to hold them off.
Okay. It is gonna be more difficult now because they did stall last turn.
That's cool. Nope. They are rock solid.
Okay.
They're fucking making their morale checks. Whoever's playing them on the tabletop feels fucking great right now.
What do we got?
I guess I'm just gonna keep building a barricade. It seems kind of boring. Like I wish I could do more, but I don't
Well,
have anything else.
I mean, can we take down the barricade and let them run into the traps? Because the traps will kill 8 of them. 9 if I succeed on my check this turn.
I mean, there's enough of them that they'll do both.
They're gonna do that anyways. If I don't build up the barricade. If I build up the barricade, they still do, because there's 16 of them. So 5, and then 5 of them, and then 9 get through. Fuck it. Build a barricade. Failed. 1 point.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't jump in there unless other people are jumping in there, and I will just die if no one else does. So
It's alright, you're about to die this next round anyway.
I mean, it's the last round. There's no reason to all of us to go running in there. We can just hold out what we can.
All right.
No, in fact, it would have been ideal if we could have gotten back inside the lighthouse this round.
Yeah.
But yeah. Can Wendy? No, that doesn't make any sense. Wendy's just going to try to help with the barricade.
Okay. He hits 1.
And I fail my check. I do not add another trap.
Gasp.
I expended all of my trap making energy on that last one.
All right.
I'm so distracted by how beautiful that last trap was.
Who's next?
I think Mina, right?
Yeah, I would like to try to take 2 of the guys out. I know it's not going to be a ton of help, but I'm going to take the oil that I have for cleaning my pistols, and I'm going to try and douse a couple in it and hopefully spark a fire as I shoot the shit out of them.
Okay. Sounds good.
Do I have to roll for that?
Nope.
Cool.
Fancy description is enough.
Awesome.
Yep, you don't
All
roll
right.
for battle actions.
All right, so 5 of them are gonna take down this barricade, and then the rest.
I draw my machete and beckon them to combat.
And they'll come in at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
As I step back behind the traps.
Will die to the traps. So only 3 remaining will advance in. There's just like basically a Rube Goldberg machine of traps going off. Just like there's barrels rolling down ramps, knocking a bunch of guys off, and then like a springboard pops up underneath one of them, and they're just flying every which way. And when the dusts settle, 3 of them stand before the 3 of you, as they take a swing at you, dealing 2 damage each, as the horns of the Denoran Navy blare coming through the Navy gate. Or sorry, Risuri.
Oh shit, we done fucked up, son!
Well, I mean,
You took too long.
You're also fighting for Dinar in a weird way right now.
This is a joint operation where we're doing all of the work.
Yeah.
As the Risuri ships sail into the harbor, you see mages on deck of the ships blasting out and subduing remaining enemy forces and any sort of counterattack that was starting to be mounted. Within minutes, the soldiers reach the lighthouse and help reinforcement. Military doctors and druidic healers tend to your wounds. You're healed back to full hit points.
Yay. I was only down 1 at the end of that.
Well, I was still down from last week, so.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I healed myself up.
Oh, that's right. You used your
that's right.
balm.
My bomb of the summer court.
So yeah, the Risuri warships sail into the harbor, firing cannons, arrows, and spells at the Duchess's forces. The Duchess's forces fall back to the walls of the outer fort, where ships line up the mouth of the harbor. Let me bring up the map of this area again. Where was it? It was here.
Don't do that. Rude.
Did you just fail to jump up on the table again, fat ass?
Here we are.
He biffed trying to get up on this table so many times that he's now scared to.
So the Duchess's forces fall back to the walls of the outer fort. So like these walls here.
Okay.
The inner wall. While ships line up at the mouth of the harbor, crews lash gangplanks from prow to stern, so 1,000 soldiers can march inland. Or I guess it's actually this wall that they're breaching.
Yeah.
Between the harbor and the city. the Risuri army or loyalist forces outnumber the Duchess's forces by about 5-1. So, and the fort is still damaged from when the Duchess took the fort. So they they plan to quickly climb over the walls with the aid of siege engines they brought in on the lead ships.
Bad. Landing siege towers with a ship. It's just cool.
Yeah. Then they've got to basically lift them over these walls to get to the inner wall. So that's where they're going to hit a bit of a slowdown. The plan is basically just surround and assault from different sides, then fall back, forcing the defenders to rush from battle to battle.
And we are here, correct?
Right. So yeah, you all have a chance to kind of catch a breather, if you'd like.
We should try to find Laya's brother.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Maybe we don't find him, I don't know, but we should take a look. We did say we would.
Can we take a quick short rest first?
Seems like you'd have time for that.
Cool. I'm gonna.
If we're taking a short rest, can we take a bathroom break?
Sure. No,
Back.
no dinner breaks.
I already have it. It's right here.
Oh, shut up.
All right, we'll be back, right back, folks.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna get some water.
What? Are we? No, we're not. Chris! Chris!
Yes!
He took his head so. Oh no! He can't hear us! He doesn't have his AirPods in! Well, hey guys.
Hi. We're still here.
Hey, I get a spell slot back.
I probably shouldn't have used all of my Fey energy pool.
not.
We're out of healing.
Nothing for a short rest? Nothing, yeah. Nothing.
I get my wild shapes back.
I mean, we're all at full hit points, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, it's just I have literally no healing to get people back up. Also, I'm not good at medicine. So, good luck everybody, don't die.
I think we'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Blah.
Look, I already saved you from death once this adventure.
I saved myself. I stabilized just fine.
Yeah, you're just determined to die many times.
I'm not determined to die. I got caught.
I know.
All right, we are back.
Yeah, you never took us off air.
We've been here the whole time.
Yep.
I was gonna eat food, but then you had me on stream and I didn't want to because we're not on social eating.
Yeah, and I was going to discuss how long we wanted to go tonight, but now we're still on stream.
And we're back.
Hey, we're back.
James did not eat. Update.
Because I got a half a minute.
Eat now. Eat it on stream, you fat fuck.
Eat now or
Fat.
forever hold your spaghetti.
All right. As you all are catching your breath and kind of assessing the situation as the soldiers kind of rush in, you notice the Impossible is among the ships to take harbor.
Hooray!
And Captain Rutger Smith finds you all and comes to speak with you and get a report.
Well, we got the door open like we said we would.
Despite some difficulties.
Difficulties?
I got way over to ferry.
We were trying to infiltrate, and someone found me. It happens, but we took care of it.
Seems like it. Everything went according to plan for the most part.
As much as it can, yes.
Close enough.
We do have one more person we'd like to locate.
Hmm.
We
yes,
promised the ambassador, the minister, said we would look for her brother while we were here.
Yeah, I remember. I think somebody briefed me on that. I'll pass word around and see if we can turn up anything.
We have a couple of places that might be worth
Nathan.
Nathan?
Nathan Gier.
Does she just remember that, or does Mina have a little journal that she flips out and flips?
Mina definitely has a little pocket notebook that she like writes important shit down on for like missions. Yes, she wrote down Nathan.
We have a couple places we should check out, right?
There were a couple buildings that were heavily guarded before we happened. Those buildings may be important.
And now they'll probably be a little less guarded since, there's an assault going on. So we might as well go check those out, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, but how are we going to get through the walls now? They're on high alert because they're being attacked.
Well, they've infiltrated the
It was 5-1.
the outer
So they just
wall.
blow right past those.
Yeah, and we just took a break, so it's been 5 minutes. And 5 minutes of cannon firing weapons.
It's been about 30 minutes by this point.
Oh, okay.
For, you resting, the healers come in, Smith checks in and a couple other things, comes to you guys. And he also kind of laughs, chuckles at you. Well, I suppose with the infiltration team gone, you're technically the highest authority for non-military matters here, so once we locate the Duchess, she'll be all yours. She's probably holed up in the Central Cape, but we'll be able to get within there within a few hours.
The Invincible's here. Does that mean that
Impossible.
I can't remember. Sorry, that's what I meant. What did I say?
Invincible.
Oh, so I don't remember their names because they didn't have faces and they died except for one of them.
Just the goblin that we amputated.
I could tell you. I definitely wrote that down. The team: Tanya, Letmus, 7-Foot Dan, and Burton.
Burton the
still
Goblin.
be on the ship, right?
Yes, he seems to be doing about as well as anyone who had their leg chopped off at the bottom of a sea could be doing.
I've seen plenty of people like that. He'll be fine.
He told us to.
Kinda.
He certainly is.
He did. He directly told us to cut his leg off.
He certainly is a man who sticks to the mission.
I believe he may have something. Well, I hope he has something that can help us with the apprehension of the Duchess, because I certainly don't have any mage cuffs myself. Honestly, not thinking that we were going to be doing the apprehending.
Oh, right, yes. I believe we have a few sets lying around. Once we get our hands on the Duchess, we'll be sure to make sure she's secure.
Well, that's all we can hope for. As long as we don't have to supply them, because I'd be forgetting them.
Oh, before I forget, I got these for each of you. He hands each of you a cigar. For once the mission's done, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Can you be holding on to that for me in case a I don't want anything to go bad with it.
All right.
I don't want to lose it. I'd rather not lose it. It seems very, nice.
I usually put them in my pockets,
I'll hold
but
it for him.
I don't always have a pocket.
oh, okay.
Appreciated. Tuck it into my pocket and think to myself, I'm underage.
And I'll also ask Sergeant Glassman to get some men together to help you out as you look around the fortress here. They're a good team and should be able to lend you a hand.
Last time we were told that they wound up dead at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, better keep a better eye on this time.
As long as they have recognizable faces, I think they'd be all right.
Do you have a picture of them that you can send to us? If not, they're dead.
Hey, whether these ones live or die is up to you guys. You each have.
I'm not planning on killing them, but
You each have a guard.
hooray! I have 3 pets.
Like a fighter type?
Yeah, they've got a spear.
Oh no.
We got grunts. Like, they're expendable.
Wow, rude.
From the military's perspective.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You'll be doing fine. You'll be
I
great.
said that out of character.
Hey, I mean, it's true. We all get to die someday. Maybe it's today. Maybe it'll be Johnson over here today.
Probably Johnson. I say, and I pat Johnson on the shoulder. Probably. Let's go.
Sir?
I not be seeing your futures today, unfortunately. So
Just keep your fucking heads down and do what I tell you to.
So we got Johnson and Glassman. Samson
And classmen.
and Classman.
Question, how long is Samson's hair?
Buzzed.
Weakest one of all of them.
His hair is actually the shortest.
He is doomed.
I call Johnson.
I'll take Samson. Honestly, one of you guys is
not Glassman.
one of you guys will probably be ordering him around a bit. Squeak squeak and all that.
Wait. Oh yeah, that recharges on a short rest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, everybody learn squirrel. Squeak squeakery, squeak squeaking.
You
Squeaketh.
took my acorn.
All right.
I really need to learn to write as a weasel.
D&D quotes, man.
Gunshots and screams of panic sound from one of the Rasuri ships in harbor, hundreds of feet away from the lighthouse. A few flashes of fire light up the night, and then a massive ball of flame engulfs the ship. Smoke billows upward as a rigging catches ablaze, and you can faintly make out a humanoid figure striding across the burning deck. He points a flaming sword and sweeps an arc toward the sea wall. All of the gas lamps shatter and go dark.
Holy shit.
What ship was that?
One of the ships in the harbor, not the Impossible.
Okay.
Nameless
Can I
ship
make
without a
roll
picture.
to
Oh
see if
no.
I know who that is.
Sure. All except Arcana, History, or Perception checks.
Huh.
9.
So,
Let me see. I think Arcana's the best for me.
I'll roll perception.
I rolled
Okay.
perception and got a 9 because you know.
You can't quite make it out. What
I got it.
like
20.
looks like a
19.
guy with a flaming sword.
I got 20.
21.
On what check?
Arcana.
Perception.
Arcana, 19.
Okay, so Zeodor, Arcana, right?
Correct.
Well, he's using Fey magic, which is pretty obvious to you. He's likely a high elf, probably a Valashi mystic, based on the patterns of scorched marks and the way that the tongues of the still active fire takes shape of hands.
Okay.
And then I heard 2 high perception checks.
20 and a 19.
No, mine was also an Arcana check at 19.
Okay. You also are aware of
Aware of that.
likely a high elf, probably a Valashi mystic. The tongues of flames have the shape of hands.
I got 20 perception.
He's using
warriors-
Fey magic.
The warrior's flaming sword switches shapes between a short blade and some sort of long flaming flail or whip. There's a little bit of fresh blood on the seawall, probably from the attacker. And did anyone do history?
No.
No.
Would
Maybe
anyone like to
should've.
try?
I'll try.
Oh, can I
got
also
19
do it?
history.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm looking
Actually,
at history.
I should have done history instead of
I-
Arcana.
Rolled a natural 20 on history.
Okay.
Nice.
Got a 19.
I got 17.
All right. You both know the attacker had a flaming sword and a flying shield. There was a Fey warrior who matched the description from a battle 200 years ago in the First Urso War. His name was Azuri, and he fought to rescue a high elf woman who was captured by a Denoran general. He aided the Rasuri forces indirectly, but was not technically an ally.
And you say he's heading for the seawall?
He's in the heart. Yeah. Or let me finish the description of what he's up to.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'd forgotten there was more. Armed with a flaming sword of pure fire and a lion-faced shield that can fly and bite enemies, he leaps 30 feet from the ship to the seawall, and his cloak transforms into a cloud of smoke, making him practically invisible in the night. And you have trouble keeping track of where he goes after landing on the seawall.
Ideas what the fuck that was about.
He was Fey and scary.
And you said he fought against the Fae, or
No, he
didn't
fought
aid.
against the Denorians.
He fought to rescue a high elf woman who was captured by a Denoran general. He aided the
Okay.
Rasuri forces indirectly, but was not technically an ally.
Oh, I'm getting the wars mixed up. I think I was thinking about the war where they fought the Fae
No,
dudes.
this is the first war between Dinar and Rasur.
Gotcha. Shoot. Fey magic makes me think that he might be working with the Duchess,
Yeah, same thought.
but that kind of magic makes me think he might be too dangerous for us.
If he's with the Duchess, why did he just destroy one boat and then get the fuck out?
If it is Azrabi, then he may be after something specific.
Ass Ruby?
Azrabi Varal.
I'm
The
sorry,
web-
I heard you say ass Ruby and I could not figure out what
I'm done.
Look, when you really gotta go, if you shit hard enough, it just like it comes shooting out, crack your toilet right in half. And if it is Azrabi, the weapon and shield certainly match the descriptions, then he may be after something specific. Or someone.
Follow that flaming sword.
We can try.
That would be my choice.
But what about, the rest of the stuff we were gonna do here?
One man just destroyed an entire ship. We've got bigger problems right now than finding a missing diplomat.
Right, one man just destroyed a ship, and we're gonna go try and fight him?
We're gonna see what he's doing.
Don't we have the guards? It's fine.
Observe and report.
Also, if we can observe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would like to make a perception check to see if I can follow where he went.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
I have
17.
a 22.
Wow, holy crap. Hold on, let me figure out what that is. Because I was just going to assume it was bad, and I rolled in that 20. 23?
Carter, Zeodor catches a glimpse of him running up the outer wall, like into the city proper.
He's heading for... I just saw him. He's heading for the city. Over there. Let's go.
Fuck.
Start
Well,
running.
if we're going to find the diplomat, he's going to be in the city too. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Let's go.
I take offense to that.
Not that I could get 3.
You are druid. You are 1 bird with many stones. I don't see how this is the fit.
All right. So you guys make your way into the inner wall, or inside the city of the keep.
The outer wall.
Yeah, through the outer wall into the keep proper. There are definitely people who, like, there are reports of what happened on the boat flying around. They're definitely aware that something happened. Nobody's seen much else of him at the moment. You can spend some time kind of canvassing the area.
Well, we can go to one of those heavily guarded buildings. Perhaps he was on his way to one of those.
It seems reasonable that if he is after someone or something specific, it's going to be one of those, or it's going to be in the main keep.
Agreed.
Which were the heavily guarded buildings?
The 4 and the 5 marked on the map here.
Okay, well then
We're
4
closest
would
to
definitely
4
be the
then, so
closest.
let's go.
All right.
Oh, we are close to 4?
Forward first.
Okay.
Yeah, because he breached the
You
wall.
went through
You guys
over
were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So you make your way to that area that you remember seeing earlier, and you find that there are some guards that were attacked here, scorched, with what looks like was a flaming sword, and
Yeah, we gotta bust our way in.
Yeah, let's go.
well, it's kind of like a the Rusuri army has taken control of this building. There are both Denarin and Rusuri dead around here, and one of the officers in charge here basically fills you in that this is the teleportation circle that the Duchess's forces used to break into the fort initially.
Did the elf with the flaming sword come through?
Yeah, he came here, and there was some sort of ward that the Duchess had put on the circle, and he broke in here and broke the ward and then ran off.
Which way?
That way, just kind of like points toward the middle of the city.
Okay.
What kind of ward? Before we just leave, we might be having people enter in behind us.
Well, the circle is designed that it shouldn't be able to be operated without a passcode. The Duchess had put a trap on the ward essentially to keep anybody from being able to use it. I don't know. It should be back to normal now with, it should only be usable by the Denoran army, we believe. We haven't been able to figure it out.
It's a good point, though. There may be people coming in. Johnson, you stay here.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the other soldiers to stay here and guard it.
Okay. While you guys are,
And then head for the inner wall, I guess.
while you guys are having this conversation, a runner comes up to you. Excuse me, sirs, and ma'am.
Poor kid.
I heard they they told me that you were looking for Denoran prisoners.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
One in specific.
one.
A prisoner that is Denoran.
We found some prisoners, and some of them are tieflings.
Where?
On the other side of the city. I can take you there.
Hold on. Can I make an insight? This guy seems like... Yeah, I can't tell if he's nervous or trying to trick us.
Okay, give me an insight.
24.
Yeah, he's just nervous as fuck.
Okay. lead the way. You know this, you know where we're going better than us.
Yes, sir. And he runs off into the streets.
We run off after him.
Yeah.
He leads you to number 5 on the map. Over here.
Cool.
You see some other bits of chaos happening. The Duchess's forces still hold the wall in the middle, and the Risuri are still trying to bring the siege equipment up to bear against it. Arrows and magic bolts are thrown back and forth. And you make your way to what looks like was a stable that's had bars installed on the doors and windows, just rough iron bars. And there's a small squad of Risuri soldiers standing guard outside.
You said Risuri soldiers?
Yes.
We be here for the prisoners.
Well, one.
All right.
Yep.
Fair enough.
No bad.
Yeah. I think I was told to expect you. You're the constables?
Yes.
Correct.
All right. Well, what we got here is there's a couple dozen Denoran prisoners here. About 12 of them are tieflings, which is what we were told to watch out for you guys. So I guess go in and see if the one you're looking for is in there.
Okay. We'll do that.
I'm gonna walk in first.
I was told to try to convince them to provide some information about breaching the inner walls, but we haven't had much luck yet.
Not
I'll
surprised.
see what we can do.
Yeah. And Mina is also the one who would probably best be able to recognize him, because Laya
You're
just...
saying all tieflings look alike? And so I'm better able to decipher?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. No, you're the one who specifically asked Laya for the description.
I did. Alright, I'm gonna walk in first anyway, because Mina probably looks the least intimidating.
Okay.
I'll stay out here till I'm muted.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for Nathan with the description that she gave me.
I'm gonna scan the skyline for any sign of Azurby.
Stay out here looking for gouts of flame.
Well, those aren't hard to come by, but
Specifically, magically molded ones.
Flame that looks like hands.
Flame that looks like trees.
So none of the Denarans, or none of the Tieflings in particular, quite fit the description that you were given. At least not at first glance.
Alright, then I'll be like, Nathan!
They all just kind of look.
Anybody here named Nathan?
They're just they don't seem, but nobody jumps up.
Anybody here knows someone named Nathan? Your sister's looking for you, and we've come to set everybody free.
You're setting everyone free?
Oh,
For some
probably.
information.
I mean, that's
Probably.
more or less the plan. Sooner or later, that's the plan.
Don't like some of them like stand up and like jeer and like don't believe them. They're here just to take our land away from us. And
Do you see these horns?
yeah.
I don't want your shitty island. I just want to know if Nathan's here.
One man stands up and kind of quiets everyone down. Is like, we might know where the man you're looking for is.
Get to your point. What do you want?
First of all, we went out of here. I don't know why we're still locked up here if you're all here on good terms.
Look, we are not psychic. We can only assume that you are in a prison cell because you're dangerous. So we're gonna have to do our
The
own
Duchess
investigation.
threw us in here. Most of these people are just janitors and cooks.
Sure, and we're here to fuck with the Duchess.
Are they all kind of like, oh, what the fuck with the Duchess? Oh, yeah.
So, it's honestly safer in here right now. There's a guy running around with all sorts of fiery sword and lion shit, and it's just safer here.
Oh, that's Ruby, yeah.
Ask Ruby.
No, he doesn't say that.
Seriously, safer here. Just looking for Nathan.
Well, we might know something.
All right. As I said, what do you want?
And we might know a way for to get into the central keep, even.
Now that, sir, is a bargaining chip.
And all we want is to be able to join in the fight against the Duchess's forces.
Do you have any weapons? Or, anything to keep yourselves from getting dead real quick?
Well, give us some of your weapons.
I have a strap of leather with rocks. Do you think I have equipment to
You
give?
have an entire army.
No, we are constables. We
We're
can
not.
probably get you something.
Well,
You
then
have
get
that
us
part.
something.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna walk back out to the people who are guarding this place now.
While she's gone, getting your equipment, you should probably provide us with the information so that we know that we're not giving, equipment to people that aren't actually helpful.
I want to at least be able to see that you've got some guns for us and that the military is willing to let us fight.
I'm gonna go out to the guy standing out front and I'm like, I need 12 swords. Right now. These guys want to fuck with the Duchess.
All right. Let's call that a favor.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's call it that.
I would like to assist in the charisma check to make it happen faster.
Cool. So the let's see. The party as a whole can call in one favor for day from a given allied group. And if the party needs
Yeah, the big question is, what's our rep with the military, and what level favor is this?
we'll call it a level 2 favor, and you have a level 1 prestige.
Prestige, that's right. All right,
With-
so we do need
with
a.
Rashura.
So what do I need to do?
So you can roll a where is it?
I believe it says you can roll a charisma.
You can make a
check.
charisma persuasion check of DC 8 plus the level of the flavor to increase the speed of the favor by 1 step.
So it's a DC 10, and I'm going to help you out in this action.
Mhm.
It makes sense. If the Duchess threw them in there, they want to attack the Duchess. I want to attack the Duchess too.
So I get to roll with advantage?
Yep.
That's cocked.
Okay.
Not a whole lot better. 10!
Well, that's enough.
Sweet!
Yay!
Because it was a DC 10.
It was between 17 and 1 up against my little side, and I was like, fuck.
So you call over to the officer you'd spoken to earlier. I think he had a name. Wodem. Officer Wodem. And you tell him you want to outfit these guys. He thinks about it, calls into some other men, and comes back to you and says, "Oh, we've probably got some extra equipment lying around. We can get the quartermaster to divvy out some supplies and have them help us out if their information is good."
All right. I will head back in.
All right.
So, we have weapons, and as long as your information checks out, you get the weapons and you get to fuck with the Duchess.
Sounds good enough for me. All right. We first of all, I've got this, and he goes back to like his straw pallet in the corner and brushes it away and pulls out a key.
Okay.
This will get you through the roof door of the central keep.
Okay.
And
Wait, what's your name?
Lieutenant Hasser Marcin.
All right.
And Derek over here knows a way that you can get into the basement of the central keep through a series of sewers that run underneath.
All right.
And Derek describes to you there's a building on the other side of the keep that you can get into the sewers from, and it'll take you straight into the basement of the keep. It'll set off some of the alarm triggers maybe, but the Duchess's forces shouldn't know what those alarms mean.
All right.
If there's one thing that this game was missing, it was the sewer level. We already had an underwater section. Now we need a sewer level, an ice level, and a sliding block puzzle.
A flash of red-orange light illuminates the street from above. As it streaks by, you hear footsteps sprint across the roof of the brig. You hear shouts of dismay, a gunshot, and then more shouting. A soldier runs in from the streets and yells, "The fire monster's coming!"
Outside, what did I see?
Yeah, Jack and Theodore were both outside.
Outside, you see an entity leap from the roof onto the street, sprinting for the inner wall. The figure resembles a cloud of smoke with a faint humanoid outline inside, illuminated by an orange glow. A couple of defenders on the wall start firing arrows, and you hear an audible curse of pain from the smoke entity. He ducks behind a bit of debris down the street, 80 feet from the wall, 120 feet from the brig. He pulls out an orb that glows with a white light, and then which pierces even his smoke shroud. The whole street. Yeah, you can start running after him.
Yeah, flick my cigarette away and start running.
Not getting away this time.
Ilferi and Mina, you would hear this commotion and can join up with them as well.
Okay.
The whole street begins to shake, and the brig with it. Iron nails and iron prison bars shudder in their mountings, and a few rip violently free. In the street outside, cobblestones shatter upward, and iron spikes burst out of the ground and float inches off the ground. Some of the Dinarans in the brig cry out in shock as the space they're occupying becomes a tangle of jungle. Up on the wall, the Duchess's defenders scream as the wall beneath them turns to mist, and they plummet to their deaths on the lightly wooded field. In an area roughly 200 feet across, the landscape that was the fortress is commingled with a day-lit jungle landscape. Only in places with enough iron does the original landscape remain, while in a few pockets, typically around their edges, other landscapes flicker in and out. A fiery rock slide, a swamp with yellow frogs, a beige bank of clouds. You notice the edges are shrinking slowly inward, and you can guess the wildly powerful magic will last only a minute or two. On the other side of the commingled terrain, you can make out the keep where you suspect the Duchess is, and a huge tangle of brush around it. The smoky entity discards his orb and runs forward with the temporary gap in the outer wall. He casually lashes out a whiff of flame to kill a defender who tries to get in his path, and then sprints onward towards the keep. The light on the orb is slowly fading.
Chase it. I'm gonna give chase. Chasing after him. Can I grab the orb he discarded as just while I'm running by?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, everybody running after.
Yeah,
Given that he discarded it, I'm.
Me and Zeodore are basically neck and neck.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that we get within 60 feet of him?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure how far away he was.
He was 80 feet away, and I'm betting he's faster than we are.
Well, no. I'm going to turn into an axe beak and give chase.
All right.
That gives me a 50-foot move speed.
You find yourselves as you run, you see it's like you're in a jungle that overlays the parts that you're not in. You can't see there's light here, but you can't see the source. And moments after you clear the gap between the walls, the magic ends and the fortress wall snaps shut behind you, or snaps back into existence behind you.
Yep.
In the sudden darkness, a handful of Duchess's soldiers on the distant walls fire errant bow shots. And you see before you a hedge wall Damn it. A hedge wall. And a strange creature that is trying to stomp out the flames that Azerby lit as he ran through. I just need something to represent this
Anybody
guy.
want to see a needy kitty? Because this is one.
Kitty.
Oh, look, a cat butt.
Hey, look, a cat butt.
Can you make me large size real quick?
Oh, because you're an Axe-Beak?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know they
Yeah, I
were
think
large.
Axe-Beak is just better than Panther, because Panther has one more AC, but Axe-Beak has, like, more hit points. 6 more hit points.
When every enemy in this encounter hits your AC exactly, you're going to feel real crunchy.
The AC is a difference of 11 or 12. So I'll take the 11 and 19 hit points rather than the 12 and 13.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everyone's rolling 11s. 11s are hot tonight.
Okay. Well,
Alright, so let's head toward this hedge maze.
I mean,
hold on
this,
one sec,
this
Sam.
section is burning, right? Can we, like, go through
Hold on.
it?
Just please hold on.
Okay.
Oh, great, we have to fight Swamp Thing.
Shambling Mound, surprise, you're in Death
Yeah,
House.
right. So that corner of the maze, which was lit first, has burned down, and behind it you see a creature that seems to be made of the same material as the hedges, stamping out the next section of the hedge maze.
How tall are the hedges?
They are 8 feet tall.
How tall is this monster?
He's medium sized.
Okay.
He calls out to you and says something. Blah 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 blah. Your flaming friend may have gotten by me, but I shall not let you pass.
Not our friend.
We can roll initiative if we want.
Cool.
Okay.
Sure, I get a natural 20 on initiative.
yeah, you
Nice
get to go
job.
first.
I'm proud of you.
Also, I just realized that Axe-Beaks are, in fact, asshole birds.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I mean, all birds are assholes.
It has a nasty disposition and tends to attack any unfamiliar creature that wanders too close.
19 initiative.
James, what'd you get for initiative?
9.
Damn it, we almost had 4 increasing numbers.
What do we have?
We've got a 20.
Natural 20, which, let me check my,
Your dex mod.
yeah.
For initiative, I use, since I'm in Axe-Beak form, I use the Axe-Beak's dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I assume so.
Okay, I thought so too. So,
Plus
It's a
2,
9.
so 22 for my initiative.
I have an 18. Carter has a 19.
22.
Man,
19.
we all did really well on initiative. All
18.
of us.
Theodore got a 19 and I got an 18.
What about Wendy?
Oh. Oh yeah, he's still around, I guess. Stick his token. Just copy it from the other page. All right. Which means I need this book. Wow. He got a 22.
Damn it!
Which one of you wants to go first?
Has he done anything to like actually attack us yet?
Use your talking powers.
Do you want to go? No, he basically said that you're not getting past. Your flaming friend may have gotten by me, but I shall not let you pass. And he's stamping out the fire.
All right, before I'm just gonna talk to him this turn. I'm gonna be like, "Look, we're here to fuck with the Duchess. If you're cool with that, we're gonna run through. If not, I guess we're fighting."
Is that like a diplomacy check, or
I
don't know what this thing's motivations are?
You can give me a diplomacy check, but
So would that be persuasion because it's fifth
yeah,
edition?
yeah. Sorry. You know what I mean.
Ten.
The Duchess is the one who sent me here to protect this hedge. I'm definitely
that's
not letting
useful.
you past.
Cool, fighting. And I'm going to just I'm gonna run up here. Not gonna get super close.
Just trying to find something to. This is clear ground here.
Cool. And I'm assuming I can't shoot him because I talked at him. But I'm gonna run up there and be ready next time.
All right, sounds good. Windy.
Okay. Zeodor has a crazy plan.
Ah,
So
the best kind of plan.
yeah. So Windy needs to move here. I can't move Windy.
Yeah. Move here.
And I assume not there.
Oh, up one?
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Right there. That's exactly where I need him.
Cool.
And I assume he has some kind of melee attack?
Yes.
Okay, might as well attack the thing.
He has a slam.
Slam! And welcome to the jam!
We're all in our late 20s and early 30s.
He rolled a 9. That does not hit.
Aw, that's fine. I mostly just need him there for the stupid thing that I'm about to do. So,
All right.
Zeodor is going to.
Oh wait, did I have yours right and then? Oh no, I didn't reorder it after. Haha. Okay.
Sweet.
There we go.
So Zeodor is going to activate the coin
Okay.
to get the jump.
Okay.
And use bonus action to disengage so that I don't trigger attacks of opportunity this turn.
So you're gonna lean over and stab him?
Oh no. No.
Oh.
No. No, my plan's way stupider than that. Zeodor is going to run directly up through here, ride Windy's air current to do a single hand plant on the thing's head and flip over it past the hedge.
God damn it, Zeodor.
Using the jump spell.
Using the jump spell and Windy's position to help
Cool.
me.
Sure.
You want some acrobatics on that?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Well, no, it's not too bad. Okay, I have better acrobatics than I thought. I have 17.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Zeodor just disappeared through the hedges. Or over the hedges.
Not getting by me. I mean, you all saw me just like flip off of a dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
He flipped off a dude?
Yeah.
that's my job.
Peace out.
Alright.
What Flair would do if he had been a high flyer.
Hell yes.
Let's reveal some more of what you're dealing with here. And I guess you guys can probably see a little bit further down here too.
Yeah. And that's definitely all of my turn. I used all 60 feet of movement and my action and my bonus action to do that.
All right. Jack.
I'm going to step up here in front of Mina and raise the runic pistol, and with a crackle and surge of energy, let loose a firebolt at this plant being.
Okay.
And that's my third nat 1 of the night.
Wow.
Ouch.
Grab a different D20.
Don't believe it.
Your die needs to borrow some of my die's energy because I've rolled 2 nat 20s tonight.
Yeah, the fire bolt just kind of like voips, and like he kind of just like swishes his hands, and the fire bolt dissipates before it hits him.
Yep. Well, that's me. I'm getting some water of depression.
All right. Next is the thing. The Gilly Doo is what it's called. It will, if I can remember how things work. Step into the bushes.
Yeah.
I see a problem with this hedge maze.
What's that?
It's too skinny.
And
Just
then
bust it down. Use your
he's
incredible
going
bird
to-
strength.
And my axe beak.
He's gonna thwack you with his club.
I don't like that. Please don't.
Oh, 14.
14 is a miss. My AC is 15.
Second attack.
Damn it.
Iterative.
15.
Damn it. I deserved that.
It's only 2 damage.
All right, I take 2 damage.
Does he even have Shillelagh? Where does it say what his spells are? Oh, here they are. Nope, no Shillelagh.
Good.
Ilferi.
Oh, wait a minute. Did Windy get an attack of opportunity when he left?
Oh, from Wendy?
Yeah.
Okay. Wendy hits him.
Welcome to the jam.
Wow, he hits him pretty hard. But the leaves and branches around him seem to absorb some of the damage.
Gross. I don't like that.
Let's
All right.
see.
Now it is Ilferi.
Checking to see jump. How high can I jump without
think
the
it's-
jump spell?
Oh, without the jump spell.
I thought you were checking for the spell, which I could answer because I just used it.
Triples your jump distance. Yeah.
Yep.
However,
Your jump distance is
high jump is 3 plus strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet before the jump.
Yeah.
5 feet. Got it.
is that a thing of the axe beak or?
Huh? No, that's just jump.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you said 5 feet instead of 10.
My strength modifier is +2
Oh, okay.
as an axe beak, specifically.
Right.
Can I chop down hedges with my axe beak? Probably not very well.
You can. Yeah, you can try to kind of shove your way through.
Yeah, I mean it's already going to be a tight fit no matter what, so I will try and shove my way through, like, around where Theodore jumped over.
Okay, it'll be a acrobatics check.
Okay. Acrobatics is plus. Oh, it goes down. 'Cause I'm an axe beak.
Acrobatics, not athletics, to try to force his way in.
Correct.
Okay.
14.
You aren't able to push through the hedges.
Let's see. That was my movement, I guess? Or was that an action?
That was your movement.
Okay. Shoot. I guess I should probably... Oh, wait, hold on. Spells, Druidcraft. No. No. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Control
Nope.
plants at all?
Got a
No.
roll on that one.
Does not do that. I guess I'm just gonna, like, squeeze my way this way. Just
Okay.
between the bushes. Like, I can still do
Yeah.
squeezing.
Yeah.
You're just gonna squeeze between two ferns.
Hmm.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, so I guess that's my action to dash.
Okay.
I think that's about 50 feet. I need to look up squeezing. But yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, Mina.
Sweet. Can you? He's the only guy that we're up against at the moment, right? And
Yep.
I got a clear shot at him.
Yep. Or no, there's a hedge between you and him.
Oh, I thought it burned down.
No, he fixed this section. That's why I put the green over it.
Oh, that's annoying.
This is the section that burned down.
Yeah.
That's why there's gray over it.
There. I'm like,
Yeah, but
here.
there was fire here at one point, and I thought it was fired. Okay.
Nope, he put that one out.
Got it. Then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15.
What's your... What... You have dark vision, Ilfairy?
Yeah, I have the spell going.
How far?
60 feet.
Okay. So that's...
I think everyone in our party has dark vision, actually.
Yeah, I'm just seeing how far
We do
into
now.
the...
Oh right, shadow coin.
Yeah.
Can I squeeze through here up to here?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Come on, don't fuck me. Oh fuck.
Did it fuck you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a acrobatics. Oh, I got a +2, so it's a 5.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
So, am I trapped on this side, or am I halfway
Yep.
through the hedge? And
You're
stuck?
trapped on this side.
All right. How far can I see down this path?
I have revealed how far you can see.
All right.
Because that, I believe, is 60 feet. Are you moving any?
I did move.
Oh,
It was all my movement to get there. And
Oh,
trying
okay.
to push through.
okay.
You could
so,
dash.
so you're done.
I mean, I could
Or-
dash, but that would be running in any direction. I mean, I guess I could. No, I'm just gonna stay here for now. I'm gonna
Okay.
listen real quiet, real close.
Okay. Windy.
Okay. I
Windy
have an
does
idea.
fly.
What?
Windy does have a fly speed. It
Yes.
only has a fly speed.
Yes, I had figured that, but I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it's too complex of an action for
Okay.
him.
Um,
What I would like Windy to do is fly up above the maze to find the path and then lead the rest of them through the path.
okay.
While I basically just try to fuck my way straight in and hopefully give this guy an annoying time trying to follow me.
Okay. So he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this way, and dash as his action.
Cool.
So I'm assuming you just kind of call out, guide to
Windy,
them.
show them the way.
All right, and he goes that way. Theodore.
Okay. Well, first, hey, your head is on fire. You might want to check on that. Bye. Disengage. I want to move 5 feet and then see what I can see, and then depending on
Okay.
that, change where
So
I go.
let's see. 60 feet, and we'll say you see 60 feet this way too.
That food coma works tonight.
Whoa, what was that?
Sorry, I was testing out. I made a 60-foot radius around myself for
Oh.
vision.
Oh, neat.
For what?
Is everyone able to do that?
Yeah, everyone can
yeah.
do it and do a different color for themselves.
Yeah, I can do that.
I don't see anything.
You don't see like yellow under you?
No.
I don't either.
Oh, weird. Okay, cool. So it only worked for me, and everyone can do it individually, and then you, as the DM, can see all of ours.
It did change the color on the capture as well.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. 'Cause
Okay,
I
so
just
you're
did
green.
Green.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, then you can see a little bit further to here. All right.
Maybe we just turn it on during our turns, like when new stuff is being revealed.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure. Okay.
So I'll turn mine back off.
Um.
You know, ball on the
All right. I'm going to. That's 5 feet, 10 feet. How much movement does it take to try to force myself through the hedge?
It takes 4 squares, or I guess 40 or 20 feet of movement to move through a solid hedge.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move through this corner.
Okay.
So that's acrobatics.
Yes.
21.
All right, you make it through. So it takes up 20, and then so yeah, you had 5, and then 20, and then 5 more. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's 60 feet, and I'm about to dash for another 60.
Okay. Let me reveal where you are.
Gotta wear them out.
Okay.
Huh. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That was my dash. It was 60. I was doing math really wrong. Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's my whole. Yeah.
Okay. Jack.
I guess I'm going to follow Windy. So
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right.
We can't end in that space.
I'm underneath him.
Yeah, you can. That's fine. He's
Oh.
flying. So you see
I forgot he was flying.
down that way, and you see the gap there. All right, Gilly do.
Gilly, don't.
Gilly, nuh-uh.
I think he's
He's a It's a pretty decent YouTuber.
Man, he really doesn't have what does this spell do?
It doesn't do anything. He casts it, and then just nothing happens.
Wow.
It ends the show 25 minutes early.
It turns him into a harmless flower.
Huh.
Permanently.
Neat. That's neat. I've never heard of that spell.
It is neat that it turns him into a harmless flower
Yeah, I
permanently.
think it's a
like
really
it.
interesting
Yeah.
move. Well, and it'll be like, you have bested me. I now assume this harmless form.
I am a tree.
I am a steak.
But what if you were fire?
I am a stick. Okay.
And so on.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Not you
Entangle.
again. Oh shit. What do I have to roll for that?
How big of an area is that?
20 feet. It's difficult terrain. A creature in the area when you cast the spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Strength saving throw?
Yep.
Fuck. Does a 6 make it?
No.
Shit.
All right. So this will be our entangled area. And I believe that's a full action. So, yep. That will be it. He will the flames that are near him will douse though.
You said 20-foot radius, right?
Oh, I did, didn't I? I'll fix it. So that's actually like this. Or wait, what's the target?
It would probably be centered on me, right?
Yeah, he does have to. He does
Starting
have
on
to
a point
see the
within
target.
range. The duration of these flames. Point within range, 20 foot. 20 foot square,
Oh,
not 20 foot
okay.
radius. So yeah, 20 foot square.
Okay.
Um,
That's pretty reasonable still, given how powerful
Yeah.
Entangle is.
and I guess if it's centered on you, then it's more like that.
What the deek?
All right, that's his turn. Ilferi.
Okay, so I have picked the wrong wild shape, but I'm going to fix that by turning into a spider instead. It
Alright.
is a medium-sized giant wolf spider.
Speeder now,
Um,
and that's an action, right?
bonus action.
I thought that was a bonus action for the circle of the not you.
No, circle that. Hold on, let me just double check because I thought it said. No, you're right. You're right. Why did it say bonus action? Oh, it's a bonus action to revert form.
Yeah.
It is an action to. Okay, so, yeah, I am a wolf spider now.
Do
Can
you
I
need
climb
to
these
turn
ledges?
back? Do you need to spend bonus action to turn back and then action
It
to
doesn't.
turn?
I was trying to find that, and I couldn't really tell. I know that I could use. Wait. I know I can use one to stay in the form I'm in longer than my duration. So yeah, let's
Okay.
say I use my bonus action to switch back to human form or bird person form, and then my action to wild shape into a spider. Can I climb these?
Yeah. You have a climb
Cool.
speed, right?
I have a climb speed of 40 feet.
Cool, yeah. You can climb all over that shit.
All right, so I'm going to climb up the wall, and that's like 10 feet of movement. And then I'll just like 5, 10, 15, because I see the entangle from here, right?
Scientists found that spiders have tiny little paw pads on the end of their legs.
Yeah.
Can I see the entangle?
Yeah. So there's branches reaching up over that section of the thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over here. So that was 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna like jump from the top of the hedges. If that's
cool. Can you make a 5-foot jump?
Let me hold on. I had jump up just a second ago.
I think it's like a 10 DC or something like that.
Long jump. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump.
And if you don't?
And if I don't, DC athletics check.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So if you run, you get a check,
if
or
I
you
run,
don't need a check?
I don't have to make a check.
Okay, cool.
So I'll make the athletics.
Yeah.
Right quick. Let me look at spiders. Spiders are just as strong as bird people.
Wonderful.
I have athletics a 12.
All right. I think that's enough, right?
Yeah, it says DC 10 to clear low obstacles. I assume it's
then yeah.
similar.
That sounds good. That's what I was thinking was DC 10. So.
Yeah. So I move there with my movement.
Cool.
And just.
All right. Mina.
Woo! Guess I'm barreling after Jack and what's his butt.
Oh yeah, or he didn't move yet. Or he didn't go yet. Oh wait, now I have to actually solve this maze so he can guide you through.
Haha!
I'm just kidding.
My secret plan. I've made the DM do work.
I don't solve mazes. I jump over the walls.
I just kind of fuck my way through them, apparently.
Believe me, if I could, I'd be anime jumping over these and like shooting the guy.
Zeodor.
I did half of that. What do I have to do to not be entangled?
Strength check.
Fuck. Hey guys, I'm gonna be here for a while.
Okay.
Is that the only thing I can do?
You could beat him up
The
and make him lose concentration.
creature restrained by this plant can use an action to make a strength check against the spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. It also is concentration. So.
Oh, can I attack him?
He's right next to you.
You have disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah. And I accidentally closed roll 20 because I'm an idiot.
Okay. So I can attack him with disadvantage, or I can make an extremely unlikely strength check.
Yeah.
Those sound like really bad odds. Sorry, man.
Yeah. Too bad you aren't 5 feet closer to him, so I could get sneak attack.
But that would mean I would be entangled. And also you wouldn't have sneak attack because you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
Woohoo! I'm not entangled anymore. It's gone.
If I had a ranged attack as a spider, I totally would do it, but I don't.
All right. Well,
Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna
I
start
don't
messing with
really
things.
have any good choices here, so I guess I'm going to attack.
All right. Turns out the guy who wanted to shortcut everything got stopped in his tracks.
Well, I was mostly trying to distract the Gilly-Doo, which I did. So,
Yeah, you did.
So there's that.
Good job.
Oh, hey. 14 and 17. Does a 19 hit his AC?
Does.
All right. I pull out my saber and I slash him across the face
All right.
for 11 points of damage.
All right. You cut through some shrubbery. It doesn't seem to fully affect him as you just kind of like chop off what looks to be just plant matter.
But does he still have to make a concentration check?
Yes, he does.
DC 10.
He got a 19 on the die.
Well, fuck. Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to aid Ilferi in attacking this thing. Attacking the Gilly-Doo.
Cool.
I'm going to do that after I cut off his limbs. I'm going to, with the tip of the rapier, or with the tip of my saber, I'm going to flick his own chopped off limbs back at him as a distraction.
Nice.
Oh,
I
don't get entangled if I go in there. It's just difficult terrain. No big deal.
Oh, you mean
only people
difficult
that
terrain?
The only people that get entangled are people that were in the area when it was cast.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's just difficult terrain. Yeah.
Okay. No problem.
All right, Jack. What do you got?
Running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. You're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
The Gilly-Doo will
Really don't.
attack Zeodor. Oh, drop my die.
Does being entangled give me an AC penalty?
He has advantage on you.
Oh,
Okay.
does he? Wow, he's rolling shit though. Okay, he
Good.
only hits once, even with advantage on 2 attacks.
He rolled 4 dice and hit once. What a loser.
Yeah, he rolled a 1 and a 5, and then a 5 and a 17.
What a dork. How much damage do I take?
5.
All right, I take 5 damage from the dork.
5 bludgeoning damage. Ilferi.
Okay. So I can't remember if difficult terrain is moving in or out.
I'm moving in, I believe.
Okay. So 10, and I attack him with advantage.
I mean, not that it matters since you're only moving 1. Well, I guess you could break up your
I'm
move.
planning on moving out after I attack him, hopefully.
Okay.
Right, +3, because I have a 16 dex in this form, but it uses strength to attack. 21.
That will hit.
Okay, so he takes. Make me a Constitution saving throw. DC 11.
So you have to hit and then make a saving throw?
Yeah,
So he takes 7 piercing damage, and then he
Okay.
makes the saving throw.
Okay, he failed.
He takes. Holy shit! 11 poison
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
And
is
18
poisoned.
total damage.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. So he took 11 poison damage, and is now.
Oh, wait. He has advantage.
He has advantage on poison.
On, advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Or I guess this isn't a
This
spell.
is a natural poison.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, he takes 8.
He took 7 and then 11.
Okay.
I rolled 1 off max for my damage. And I believe he has the poisoned condition. No,
Disadvantage
he does not.
on.
He
Oh,
does not
never
have
mind.
poisoned. If the poison damage were to knock him unconscious, then he would be poisoned and paralyzed.
The bite didn't seem to do much, but the poison seems to be effective.
Cool.
And does he need to make a concentration check on the spell?
He does. Probably 2, actually. It's 2 sources of damage.
DC
10.
15 and a 10.
Damn.
Well, I tried.
Yeah.
Oops. Let's see. What else can I do? I could move away. God, I really think that we're under a time crunch. How's he looking? The thingy.
He's definitely looking scraggled, like he's taking some hits.
Let me climb up on this wall. So that'll be 20 feet or 15 feet because it's an 8 foot tall and half speed.
Okay, he'll get an attack of op.
I'm still within his melee range.
Yeah.
If you're on top of a hedge,
isn't he?
That's
'Cause
10
it's an
feet
8 foot
up.
tall hedge. I thought it was an 8 foot tall hedge.
Yeah.
And he takes up a 2 square tall space, so it's still in his range.
If it's an AO, it's an AO. That's fine.
I mean, you had to move down to attack him.
I had to move down and diagonally. But yeah.
Right.
I would think that would still be in range, because like if you had an 8 foot tall wall next to you, you could like jab at the feet of somebody up there.
I'm gonna call it an attack of op because it seems like it to me.
No problem.
I would probably not. I would probably make someone do something to be able to attack someone that was 8 feet up if it was just a wall. So, 13 to hit.
Oh, that's my AC as a spider.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. I actually had 12 temporary hit points, so I have 8 now. Okay. Yep. Owie. That's not good. What can I see from here?
You can see the walls of the. There's a gate around a. You don't see into the building. Sorry. There's a gate around the building. You see tops of the hedges around. I think that's everything.
I'll stay here for now.
Okay.
All right, so I'm done.
All right. Mina.
Woo! I am so useful here right now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's as far as I can get.
All right.
Yay me!
I got it. Use your action surge to run more.
I am not wasting my fucking action surge on that.
All right. Theodore.
I've got no good actions, so fuck it. I'm just gonna try to get lucky and roll a strength check to get out.
Okay.
14.
Where is his?
Is that good enough? I rolled really well.
Oh, yep, that is the DC.
Woo!
Nice.
I have a -1 penalty to strength.
All right,
I
you've
did
broken
totally
out.
forget that I had something else I could have done to help you with that, but you're out anyways, so good job.
Okay, so did that took my action, right?
Yes.
All right. Then fuck it. I'll just take the attack of Bop. I'm not disengaging. So that's 10 feet, 15.
He misses.
Sweet. 20, 25, 30. And then bonus action to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Jack.
One, two, three.
Yeah, that's
six,
annoying.
or 5, 7, 9, 11, 12.
All right.
Jack's running through. Thorny, out. Okay.
Oh shit! Ow, fuck! Ow, shit! Fuck!
Should you be down one? You're on the hedge right now.
I am either on that head.
There-
or
I
this
mean,
head.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's
the way
not
the
really-
square is laid out. There's no
Oh.
real way to do it.
Weird. When you're down one, it doesn't look like you're on a hedge at all.
It
To
does
me,
to me.
anyways.
Sure, we'll
Just
call
for
it
you,
that.
James. I'll sit right there.
1, 2, 3. He douses these flames.
Oh, he's got a job to do.
Does Ilferi get an attack of opportunity on him?
Well,
When he moves.
He's
He's
running
moving.
under the hedges.
Yeah, he's moving
Okay.
through the hedges. I can't even see him. He's okay. He'll die soon enough. Well, honestly, I don't want to kill. He's just doing a job. He's not a bad guy.
He's
not a bad
he's
guy.
hit me plenty for someone who's not a bad guy.
He's just trying to stop you from hurting his hedges.
I'm
Fair.
not hurting his hedges.
He thinks you're with the guy who was burning your hedges.
I ain't done
Or
shit
burning
to
his
his
hedges.
hedges.
I tried to talk to him. Wouldn't listen.
I mean, he listened to you say that you wanted to fuck up the person who hired him to be here.
Yep. But if you don't know she's a bitch, then it's, I did what I could.
All right. Ilferi, I believe it's your turn.
Right. Parkour.
Parkour.
Parkour when you're literally a spider.
I'm jumping. I'm a jumping spider right now.
I'm jumping, therefore it's parkour.
Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'll make you that acrobatics check real quick.
Okay.
Or athletics, sorry, because it's jumping. Ooh, ooh,
Did you fail?
ooh, I got a 8.
All right. You fall down here.
Okay. So, where was I if I didn't fall again?
Here.
Okay. So I had 5, 10, 15. I'll use my 10 feet to get up here. Actually, fuck it. You know what? He did hurt my friend. Even if he's doing a job, he could have just
For
done his
friendship!
job. So I'm gonna eat him.
Okay.
So 13?
Miss.
Oh, lame. Okay, well, I tried, but I'm a big spider, so
Yeah, I didn't help you this round because I had to use my bonus action to run.
it wouldn't have changed anything. I rolled another 10.
Fuck this shit. She's getting out her rapier and... Oh no, she's so close to that fucking thing. Damn it. 5, 10, 15... 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm coming as fast as I can!
Ooh. Theodore.
5, 10, 15. What do I see?
Ooh.
Yeah, good enough. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. What do I see from here? Damn it. 60. Can I use my action and my bonus action both to dash?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Because you're special.
Rogue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Pick up sticks.
Run to the end. Damn it! Run back.
All right, Jack.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh my God, you see them.
Oh my god, I see them. And that's it for this week.
Fairy Fire's a bonus action, right?
Fairy Fire is in action. It's a spell.
It's an action. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a regular spell.
You better not Fairy Fire me.
Why not?
What? Why not? Indeed.
Cause
Like that sounds a lot better than a lot of the things he.
Oh, I didn't know it was an area spell.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a target.
Nope.
Cool.
Fairy Fire's a great spell.
You basically throw glitter.
Yep.
All right. Well, he's just gonna whack Ilfairy with his club. Smack the spider.
Oh no.
Squeeze.
That's a 13 and a 16.
Ow. Both hit.
Okay.
Roll low, please and thank you. I like being a spider.
He hits you in the left hand.
8 damage total.
No! 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 I'm not a spider anymore. On the dot.
Congratulations, you're a bird.
You're
Damn
returned to the terrible world of being a bird.
All
I
right.
wanted to climb.
Ilfairy.
You want to play Untitled Goose Game? Yeah.
I bought it. I haven't been able to play it because I can't find my freaking mouse.
That's an odd problem.
How much are these mice?
Like $10. I just haven't. Like I then went to work and we had people over. I just haven't had time to go buy one.
Fuck.
You don't have them at
It's a
the
shame.
Walgreens?
I have the.
They won't be nice.
Yeah.
I have a dozen computer mice in the trunk of my car.
Okay, but you're like 200 miles away.
Why didn't you go for that movie day on Saturday, Carter?
Because I was doing.
I'm trying to take my turn, guys. Sorry.
I was
Can
playing
I
D&D.
climb these hedges as a person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna
It's a athletics check.
Okay. I'm just as good as that as I was as a spider,
Yeah,
Wow.
You should probably be doing that.
which is bad. I got a 6.
You don't.
Okay, well, I guess I attack this guy.
Okay.
Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna Fairy Fire him.
Okay.
DC 13 Dex check.
What color?
save. What color?
Oh wait, he passed.
Green. No, blue.
He passed.
Oh, well, you know. Fuck.
Mina.
Woo!
Just run up right behind.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
How are you passing me?
I'm cutting corners.
So am I.
Whatever, I'm past you. I'm
Windy.
gonna bang bang.
Oh, okay. Wait, do you still
I'm in
have?
sight for once.
Wait,
Just
do you
dash.
have a?
Oh fuck it.
Action
Action surge.
surge?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bang bang.
Okay. Worth.
Fucking fuck. Pretty sure both of those miss with a 10 and a 14.
14 hits.
Woo, okay. I got one thing. What is that? D10 plus 2. 6 points of damage.
All right.
All of my dice fucking hate me.
Zeodor.
1, 2, 3, 4. What do I
The fight
see?
is here. Where are you going?
Oh man, I shouldn't notice. There we go. Can zoom that out. You see.
Okay. All right. I think this is fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good enough. I'm going to pull out a vial of alchemist fire and hurl it here.
Okay. It's on fire, represented by this red square.
Cool. My thinking here is that
He will
this
be called.
is
Is
that
that he
this
knows it's in fire.
yeah, basically is that this thing is some kind of fey creature and magically will know what part of the hedge is on fire and will come towards it to try to keep it from being on fire. So if I make a part of the hedge that's far away from them on fire, we might have a better chance of doing this.
I'm into it.
But that's my
4
turn.
hours later.
All right. Jack.
Cool. I firebolted.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, yay, a 12.
That misses.
Yep.
Sad to say.
I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That's it for me.
All right. It's the Ghillie Dew's turn. He steps into the hedges.
Yes!
And steps out of a hedge in front of Zeodor.
Fuck!
That's fucking quick.
And then he like he's staring at you and just like waves his hand behind him, and the flames here go out.
Well, that was unexpected.
But it leaves a hole in the hedge.
Can I see through the hole?
Yeah. You see the wall in the city, or the the wall that the people are defending on the other side.
Oh, okay, that's the edge of the hedge.
Yep.
Okay, so does that take it to Fairy's turn?
Yep.
Climb this hedge.
Okay. Climb that hedge.
13?
You did it. You're on top of the hedge.
By rolling a 10. Okay. So I'm up on that hedge. It was 8 feet, so that's 15 feet to get up, basically.
Okay.
It's 15. Anyone have a grappling hook? Anyone?
I'm looking.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Oh wait, weren't we given a grappling hook by the dude for climbing?
grappling hook?
I have a grappling hook.
Oh yeah, when you guys were going out into the planning
Yeah,
on
and
going through the
like
wilderness.
asked for climbing stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna take that, attach it to my pre-knotted rope, and throw it at the wall over there.
Sure.
What do I do?
Roll me dexterity.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to touch myself and give myself. Yeah. I'm gonna give myself Skyseer's blessing.
Okay.
So here is the die roll. It's a 2. I'm not gonna take that.
Okay.
So I will just roll my dex check. Hell yeah! 19 total.
Nice.
All right, you've got a grappling hook secured over the fence.
Okay. And it's got a knotted rope that's like 40 feet long, so you guys can even use it to climb up the hedge.
Yep.
So I don't have any more actions. That was my action and my movement and all that stuff. So I will climb over soon.
All right, Mina.
Go!
Climb that fucking rope.
All right. You're inside the fence.
Sweet.
The air elemental will just stick around with you guys. Zeodor.
I was trying to secure it to the like wall here, if that wasn't clear.
Well, that's the wall of a 60-foot tower.
Oh.
So there's not really purchase.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. I can get us over the wall. Got it.
Second bottle of Alchemist's Fire.
Okay.
I'm throwing it at him.
Okay.
I'm throwing it straight at the Ghillie-Doo. So it's an attack roll with an improvised weapon. Nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
You smack him in the face with it, and he he flushes himself of fire and just like dives into the hedges. You win this round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And you guys regroup with Zeodor, and he and you all make it over the wall into the inner section where the central keep tower is.
Yay, we did it.
Yay!
Take my Alchemist's Flasks off my character, Alchemist Fires off my character sheet.
All right, and we will deal with the tower next time.
Woo!
Well done, folks.
Yay, good show, everybody. Tune in tomorrow where I will probably play more Darkwood. I really liked it.
Cool. I didn't get a chance to watch much of it because just as I was about to tune in, you ended. So
Yeah, I was really tired.
I should be able to watch some tomorrow, though.
Cool.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, fun.
I'm going to go get my registration tags because I have been not doing that, and tomorrow is the day I'm supposed to do it. So
Speaking of,
Tomorrow, I'm gonna put mine on my car. Where are they?
Don't
Your
ask me
birthday
that.
was
You
in
better
January.
not freaking have lost that. I swear to God.
Sam, your birthday was in January.
No.
It happened in Tennessee. It's when you buy the car, not your birthday. So
yeah,
we-
in Alabama, it's based on your last name.
Yeah.
Weird.
so-
I just assumed everyone did it by birthday.
No, Michigan's like that. Georgia's like that. Tennessee, it's when you buy the car. So we technically moved everything over to his
Gotcha.
name the August after we got married.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think
All right. Well, on that note,
Thanks for
See you
watching,
guys
everybody. Tune in next
Bye.
week. Same
Bye-bye.
Kraken time, same Kraken channel.
There's
Well,
only one.
you know.
there's probably more, but
55%.
there's only one that's us.